everyone. Welcome to Impact Pilates YouTube channel. My name is Amanda. Today I have a new workout for you, and again, this is going to be a little different than anything that I have in the channel. It's going to be focusing on like primal movements. So I want you to think animal-like movements. So there's going to be a lot of squatting. We'll get our heart rate up. Think of like a bounce factor, weight shift. Again, think of like that 4-point kneeling, that crawling type movement that we do every day. These are movements that we use when we're just picking up our kids off the floor, or grabbing groceries, walking down the street. Balance and coordination and weight shift, all these things matter. So it's Pilates-based principles, but some of the moves will be a little bit different. I'm going to be asking you to maybe close your eyes, kind of allowing it to be an experience and feeling different sensations as well as working out. So again, I hope that you enjoy this. I had fun kind of creating and coming up with the workout, and I hope that you enjoy it with me. So we're going to start with our feet just a nice hip width apart. So we're going to kind of, this is going to be like a little preview, we're going to kind of start with the ankles, and then we're going to kind of work our way up like our knees and our hips, and then kind of adding full body into it. So the class is going to build on itself. But we're going to start just in a nice hip width apart, feet nice and flat, just filling the hips over the ankles, arms resting down. You can close your eyes, and I'm going to kind of close my eyes with you, so excuse that on the video. And we're just going to start focusing in on your breaths, taking just that big inhale, sending that breath into the rib cage, and feeling the breath travel just all the way down. And then exhaling out through the mouth. Feeling just a gentle connection through the pelvic floor, through the TA, just waking up our deep core. And again, another big breath in. Exhaling out through the mouth, feeling that breath travel back up. And gently feel that little wrap in through the ribs. We're going to do this one more time. And then get another full breath in. And exhaling out through the mouth. Now I want you to just stop and notice where your weight shift is right here. Are you leaning a little more to the right, to the left? Do you feel yourself shifting forward onto your toes, or do you have a little bit more weight back into your heels? And that's where, again, closing your eyes might help you just feel that sensation a little better. And once you kind of feel where you are, I want you to try to draw it in so that you're 50-50 on each foot. And you have your weight, you're feeling the toes spread wide, you're feeling a width through the outer heel and the inner heel, and you have equal weight on both feet, you're 50-50. And now from here we're just going to start, we're just going to shift our weight forward to our toes, just feeling what that's like. And then we're just going to shift the weight back to your heels. And feeling how different parts of the body light up when that happens. And again, we're just shifting forward to the toes. Maybe feeling the front of the body just start to naturally light up. And then shifting back to the heels. Maybe feeling the back of the body start to light up. One more time here, we're shifting forward to the toes. Trying to keep them wide still, and then shifting back to the heels. Coming center. Now we're going to shift to the right. So we're 50-50. Now we're just shifting a little more weight to the right side. So thinking almost 90-10. So 90% of the weight on the right leg, and you can feel that whole right lateral side just kind of light up. And then bring it back 50-50. And then going to the left. Just shifting again 90-10, so 90% of the weight, 10% on the right, but feel that left side just light up. And then returning back to that 50-50. And then going again to the right, just a little shift. Right side lights up, 90-10. So it's a nice interesting sensation, right, when you stop and like think about where you are in space. And then that left side, we shift. 90, 10, yep. Now we're gonna again go back to the right. We're shifting here. We're 90, 10. And then start to let all the weight shift to the right. And let that left foot just float off. Feeling that balance, that little weight shift. And then bringing that left foot down. Shift back to that 50-50. Let these be slow. Shift to the left, 90-10. You may feel again a different side to side. Then start to float up. And again, I'm not lifting my right foot high. I'm just bringing it off the mat. Feeling that left side turn on. And then I'm just coming back down. Again, I shift. Over. Whoa. Coming up. Nice. And then bringing it back down. Take your time, start 50-50, then shift. Let it be gradual. And then float up.
Finish down here.
Beautiful. And then bringing the foot back down. We're back to that 50-50. Now with the right foot, we're just gonna internally rotate. So we're just rocking to the inner part of the foot. And then we're rocking to the outer to the foot. So we're doing just like boat rocks. Rocking in, rocking out. Waking up that ankle, out. This is 4. This is 3. This is 2. This is 1. And stopping center, shift to that right, now that left foot, those boat rocks. Rock in, rock out. In, rock out. 4, 3, good, 2, 1, stopping center. Now we're going to come to where we have that weight on that left foot, that right foot comes forward. Hips are going to stay balanced over the ankles as well as the pelvis. And we're just now going to have a soft bend in that left knee, and that right foot is coming up, so it's just hovering. We're going to do ankle circles here, clockwise to the right. 4, with that right ankle, 3, 2, 1. Now counterclockwise, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to take that leg, we're going to swing it to the side, still staying balanced through the pelvis, through the hips, feeling that left ankle working to stabilize. Circle here, clockwise, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing that leg back behind, still just up. Those circles here, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it, 4, 3. Try to keep that foot wide in the left. 2, 1. Now we're going to bring it through center. Now as we bring that right leg forward, we're going to offset a little bit. The foot comes forward, the torso, we shift some of that body weight back, feeling a little more work through that left ankle. Make those circles again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the knee still over the ankle on that left. 4. Just the body weight is shifted back. 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg to the side. We offset that torso now. Over, right, to the left. And now 4. Knee still over ankle. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing it back. Offset that torso forward. Circle here. 4. We need to move up a little bit. 3, 2, 1. This is 4. Reverse. 3, 2, and 1. Now taking that right foot, just stepping it behind. So now I have a little staggered stance, left foot forward, right foot back. Knees softly bent. And you're bending the knees, shouldn't say softly, so it's a soft bend for me because I don't have a ton of ankle mobility. But I want you bending the knees as far as you can to where you can keep that back heel down. So you're getting this nice stretch here through the gastrocsoleus. And now that back right heel, we just roll up, and then we're rolling back down. Again, rolling up, rolling back down. Again, lift. To get it down, you should feel this stretch through the back of the ankle. 3, down. This is 2, down. This is 1, down. Now this is where this bounce factor comes in. So I want you to think of that back of the ankle, almost like a rubber band. I want you to feel this sense of buoyancy. I just want you to bounce. Bending both knees, bouncing down as far as you can, but keeping the heels down. Again, let it be kind of playful. Let it be almost like a rinse. Let the body go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let it go. And just notice how you feel for a minute. Just feel that kind of release through the ankle. We're going to come back so we're facing front. We're going to repeat this on the left side. So I'm standing on the right. My left foot is forward. Again, hip, knee over ankle. Left foot lifts. I circle counterclockwise for 4 now. 3, 2, 1. Internally rotate or internal circle. 3, 2, 1. I'm bringing that leg to the side. Torso is still center. Circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it back. Circle here. Torso still center. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now as I bring my leg through center, I bring it forward. I offset the torso back. My knee is still over my ankle. I circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Leg comes to the side. Shift my torso over. Circle that ankle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse it here. You got it. 2 more. Now that leg swings behind. I shift forward. Knee and ankle still over. Circle that ankle. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stepping to the side in that stagger stance. Both knees bent. I'm going as far that bend as I can keep my left heel down. Now my left heel. I roll up, whoop, off balance a little, and then I roll back down. Again, rolling up, rolling down. Feel that stretch. Lift. And roll, trying to roll straight up through that center of the ankle, keeping the toes wide. Roll down. 3. This is 2. This is 1. Down, stay. Give me those bounces, keeping the heels down. Bounce. Feel that sense of buoyancy. Down, down. Getting that nice stretch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Feel that release. Coming back to the side, hip width apart. Now we're going into a basic squat. We're sending the hips back. We want our knees to be reaching forward over the toes. We want the angle of your tibia here and your torso to be the same, and then pressing all the way up. So now we're adding the knees and the hips a little more. Heel staying down, down, press up, down, press up, 6, lift, 5, lift, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, 1, hold it here. Now that right heel lifts up, lift, lower down, left heel, up, lower down, right, down, left, down, 4, 3, 2, 1, press all the way up, back to that squat, down, lift, send the hips back, reach the knees forward. That's it, going for that depth, as long as you're staying supported through the spine, torso. This is 3, 2, 1, now we hold it down. Now both heels are going to rise, but I don't want it to be just the ankles. I want the whole shape to rise up. So when I lift my heels, my knee and my hip angle stay the same, so everything comes up, everything rolls down, everything rolls up, everything rolls down. That's it. Rolling up, roll down, feel that width through the back. 3, roll it down, nice long spine, lifting through the crown of the head, down, 1 more, up, roll down, press up to standing, facing the front. We have a nice wide stance now. We're slightly outside the hips. Now I want you to feel the feet again pressing down. Get energy through the floor. Pressing through the outer foot. We're sending the hips back. We're bending that right knee. We're going to a lateral lunge. So my pelvis is centered. I'm just shifted, but I'm pressing evenly through both feet here. So I'm pressing out. I come through center. I'm pressing out. I'm not shifting. If you notice my pelvis side to side, I'm keeping that the same. My torso stays in the center. I'm pushing out. Flexing and extending one knee and hip. Using again side lateral lines. 4, press out. 3, press out. 2, 1, we're going to go back to the right now. We go right. Now we're going to come up. We stand left. We step, sit, and lift. Turning on that side body. So go back to the beginning where we were doing that weight shift. Press out, stand. Over. Press, stand. Adding on. Side. We stand. Now we externally rotate, turn out and back in. Step to the side, sit. Up, turn out. Coming in. Again, sit, pressing through the feet. Up, turn out and in. 1 more time. Side, lift, out, coming in, stepping down, left leg, side, press up, start here, sit, equal weight, press right, stand, that's it, back, press up, sit, and lift, adding that external rotation, side, press up, turn out, open, and in. Step side, side, press up, open, and in. 2 more. Sit back, press, lift. Oh, I overshot myself that time. Over, good. 1 more time. Sit, trust, draw up to that inner thigh as well. Come up through the midline, there we go. It's the cue I needed to tell myself. And come in, foot comes down, turning so we're facing the side. We're gonna round the spine down, nodding that chin. Rolling here, we're gonna start adding in some of that upper body. Coming down, soft bend in the knees. We're rolling through the feet. Coming down, making a nice ball shape. Press the heels, lift the sitting bones up. 2 more. Roll down. Press, lift. Again, roll down. Press, lift. Rolling the spine all the way up. Doing that 1 more time. Nodding that chin. Rolling down. Weight of the fingers, peeling that spine. Hands come down, bending those knees. Roll those heels up. Think of rolling down, lifting the sitting bones. Rolling up. Rolling down 1 more time. Rolling up. Roll those heels down, bringing the spine all the way up here. Now we're gonna add on, we're gonna be walking the hands out. We're gonna nod the chin. We roll the spine down. And if you're anything like me, usually when you get all the way down here, the hands come down. It's time to walk out to like a downward dog or a plank, and you just kind of start going for it and hope for the best. And your body's shaking everywhere, you don't feel supported. And that's because we don't have that proper weight shift. So when we come down here, right, we're kind of like an animal. We're in our 2 front legs, our 2 back legs. Now from here, I want you to think of rooting both the hands, both the feet down. And just like we did in the beginning, feel equal weight shift. And if you want, again, you can close your eyes here, feel it even. Again, if you need to bend your knees, please do. You notice I am there. I don't have that flexibility through my hamstrings or my spine to be completely straight here. And I don't want you to be. I want you to have that soft bend. From here, I want you to just shift now the weight forward to the hands. Feel kind of the lats turn on, the scapula stabilizers pushing away from the floor. And then shift back now to the feet. Again, shift forward to the hands, the heels will roll up a little bit, connect through the shoulders, and then shift back to the feet. 2 more, shift forward hands, shift back feet. 1 more time, shift forward hands, shift back feet, and then roll all the way back up. We're gonna add on now from there. We start to nod that chin, rounding the spine down. Weight of the fingers, peeling that body down. Knees softly bend, hands are pressing down to the floor. Now we're gonna shift forward to the hand. Now I want you to shift a little more to that left hand. Left foot, pick up the right, you should be able to step it forward. Shift now a little to the right. Pick up the left, you should be able to walk it forward. You notice the torso is now staying stable. Shift the left a little, pick up that right, shift forward. Shift right a little, pick up left, shift forward. We're now in that pike, or like a downward dog position, lifting through the sitting bones. We're gonna pedal the heels here for 8, getting that stretch, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep pushing down through the hands, 2, 1, drop both heels down. Now to come back, it's the same thing. Shift a little left, pick up right. Shift a little right, pick up left. shift back, shift back. Roll all the way up. Adding on again. This time now we're going to be rocking forward and back, okay? So now we nod that chin. Round. Soft bend in the knees. Hands coming down. Again, feel that weight shift. We're going to speed it up a little though. Shift right and forward. Still coming just to that pike. Forward and set. Both hands down. Now from here we're going to bend the knees. We're going to shift back, almost like we're about to pounce forward. And as we shift forward, that right knee is coming to the chest, left knee straightening out. In. Step back. Bend. Pounce forward, left knee in. Shift back. Shift forward, right. Shift back. Shift forward, left. This is 4. In. Shift 3. In. Shift 2. In. 1. In. Shift back. Walk it back. 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 To the feet is where the weight is. Rolling all the way back up. We're doing one more round. This time we're just going to add a little bounce and a little rotation. We're nodding that chin, rounding down. Letting again the weight of the fingers peel that body down. We have that soft bend in the knees. Hands come down. We feel that equal weight shift. Then we come forward, walking the hands. 4, 3, placing your hands right here. Now we're going to step the feet in so they're together. Soft bend. Going back to the little bounces that we did earlier. So we're feeling this buoyancy, right? Through the back of the ankle, we have that weight on our hands. Now it's just a little bounce. We're going to rotate knees left, knees right. Left, right. Now we can speed this up any amount or keep it slow and controlled. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop, center. Just try to press the heels down, lift the sits bones on the end, and then we're just going to bring our knees all the way down. Knees in line with the hips. Elbows come back extended underneath the shoulders. Now I want you pressing the tops of the feet down. So we're getting a stretch now through the front of the ankles as we round that spine all the way up. And then curl the toes under as we release, bringing that spine into extension, letting the abdominals go, opening up to the chest, getting a nice stretch. And again, exhale, press now the tops of the feet as we flex the spine, stretching through the front of the ankles, curl the toes, release into extension. One more time, press and flex. And then curl the toes. We release into extension. And now we're just coming to a nice long neutral line. That right leg is reaching back. Ankle is flexed, so we're reaching the heel. Now we're just going to start lifting that leg up. Should I say lifting the toes? We're extended through the hip. Feeling this opposition, heel and crown of the head reaching away. Now just from the hip, we're going to externally rotate and then turn into parallel. We're turning out, turning in. That's it, turn out. Turn in just the hip, out. Now add rotation of the pelvis. Turn from the hip, continue rotating the pelvis. And then rotate back center. Notice how, again, that left side body, left oblique, left lat kind of turn on a little bit as you get that rotation, and then come back. Rotate hip, continue moving with the pelvis. Little shift to that left, coming center, adding on. We feel that rotation. Now continue shifting to the left, open up that right side. And then return, back, center. Start with the hip for that spiral back, hip, pelvis. Bend the ribs, bend that sternum, the shoulders, everything opens. And then return, right, back, center. Now this time we're gonna rotate. Everything opens up. Now we're going to pick up that left foot, we're just going to swing it back just a little bit. I'm still slightly externally rotated. And I'm taking that right arm, reaching it overhead. Now I'm pulling, knee to elbow, closing the hips, reaching long. I'm pulling in, reaching long, pulling in, reaching long, pulling in, adding on. Now I'm pulling in. I pull in. Now I'm going to step my right foot down. My weight shift comes to that foot. I curl my left toes under. I press up. I'm in a forward lunge. I come down. My left hand comes down. I reach back out. I feel that weight shift back to that left side. I pull in. Step, curl. Push, bend down, come to the hand, reach, pull in, step, curl, press, in, down, and reach, adding on again, in, step, curl, press, then stand up, back down. We reach, in, step, push, shift forward, stand, and down. Now, reach, in, down, press, stand. We have one more, we're gonna come up there, we're gonna stay this time. We reach, pull in, step, curl, up, we stand. Now going to that external rotation, we turn out, 4, in, turn out, 3, in, turn, 2, last one. 1, in, we come down, we finish it out, reach. Now bring that right foot down, rotate both hands, come down, and then pull that knee in, sit back. Getting a nice stretch through that outer hip, through that right side, let that right side oblique. Let the head drop. Then we're just going to walk this all the way around. So we're at the other side. Elbows extended in their shoulders. Right knee. Left leg is back. Ankle is flexed. We lift and extend through the hip. Now we're turning just the hip out. In. Turn out. In. 2, 1, rotating the pelvis. Turn out, rotate through the whole pelvis. Coming back in. Turn out, rotate through the pelvis. Coming back in. Feel how when that rotation starts, a little more weight comes to that right side. And down. Rotate hip, pelvis. Shift. Everything opens, and then returning right back center. Turn out, hip, pelvis, everything opens. Beautiful, and then returning. Whew. Back center again. Hip, pelvis, everything opens up. Now we take that right foot, we lift, just swing it back, still slightly externally rotated. Left arm reaching overhead, we pull elbow to knee, in, reach. Pull in, feel that connection through the right side. 2. This is 1. Adding on, we close the hip. We close, step. Curl the right toe, push. Come down. Hand, support yourself, and reach. Pull in, step. Press. Find that long lunge. Come down, hand. Reach. Pull in, step. Press back. Coming down, hand. All the way up. Pull in, step. Here. Then shift to that left. Stand. That's it. Coming down and reach. Pull in, step. Find that lunge and step forward. Stand. Down. Reach. In, step. Find that lunge. Come forward. Stand. That's it. Down, this time we're staying up there. We pull in, step, press, reach, come all the way up, stay, externally rotate. 4, in, ribs stay over pelvis. 3, find that stability and support through that left leg. Draw up through the inner thigh. Last one, turn out, come back, we step back, find that knee, come to the side, foot comes down, we rotate both hands down. Now left knee comes into right, sit back. Feel that beautiful stretch through the left side. Breathing into that left rib cage, left lat, left QL. Feeling that stretch all the way through the glute. And then we're going to come around down onto our back. We're going to have that right leg crossed over the left. Picking it up, that left leg. Now I want you to just feel that right knee now. Turning out, kind of pushing away from the torso. Think push, 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 push. And then when you release that right knee, just kind of pull the shape towards that left shoulder. And then again, press out. That right knee pushing away from you, feeling that external rotation. And then release. Pull it in. One more time. Release, pressing out. And then release, pulling in. And then bringing that foot down, crossing, arms open, then just let yourself tick-tock side to side. Not holding any tension. And as fast or as slow as you would like. switching sides. Left crossed over right, grab behind that right thigh. And then taking that left knee, pushing it away, turning out through the hip. It's like an isometric hold. You're just pushing out, 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 out. And then release, pull in. So that right shoulder, then again, press out through that left hip. And then release into that right shoulder. One more time. Feel that left knee pushing away. And then release, pull into that right shoulder. Coming down, crossing, arms open, side to side. A little release. And I'm just going to reach both legs out nice and long. And back up a little bit. Just bring your hands down and have your palms facing up. And just take a minute and just feel the sensations of your body. Try not to hold anything. Let your body just be supported by the mat, by the floor, by the blanket, whatever it is that you're lying on. Just taking a few breaths. And if you have the time to stay, I don't normally do this, but it just feels right now. I'm just going to finish with a simple little meditation, thinking of the body as just masses and spaces. Just again, bringing awareness to you. So we're going to close your eyes. Take a minute just to kind of again settle in to the bones, feel your body rest against the floor. And then starting with your head, just think of your skull, the big bones in your head and your brain, housing your brain. Think of that as a big mass just resting down heavy into the floor. And then come down to your jawline and your neck and think of it just as a soft space. Just letting it relax. Coming down to your sternum, your shoulders. Again, think of those bony structures just as a large mass relaxing into the floor. Come down to then your diaphragm. Think of it as just a soft space. And your belly just a space resting and relaxing. Coming down to that bowl of your pelvis, that pelvic bowl. And a big mass resting down into the mat. Then come down to the very bottom of your pelvic floor, your pubic bone, and think of that as a soft space. Just relaxing. Your femurs, the big bones at the top of your thighs, a large mass resting down. But your knees are a soft space. Your tibia, your shins, again that mass. And then come to the ankles. Feel a gentle space, softening through the ankles. And then your foot, kind of large mass for the bony structures just weighting down. And then feeling a soft space through the toes. One final breath in, breathing into all the spaces that we just found. all the way down to the toes. Let that breath move in. And then one big exhale out. You are free to just hang out here for a minute. Or if you're ready, you can roll to your side and come on up. Oh, thank you so much for joining me for that workout. Again, I hope that you enjoyed it with me. This might be a fun one, again, to come back to over time, to play with, do bits and pieces of. But then just taking these concepts, some of the things that we just talked about, like weight shift and working through our ankles and buoyancy and balance, and taking them and putting these pieces into all of the different workouts that we have on this channel or other workouts that you just do in life, or even just notice them when you're walking around in daily life and daily activity of whatever it is that you're doing. See if you can take some of these concepts and incorporate them and see how it changes your awareness of where you are in space and how you move your body and how you activate through your body. So would love to hear from you if you tried this, giving me your thoughts or what worked well, what didn't. And I hope that you join me again here soon for another workout. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a great day.